Welcome to Nutrition Assessment. I'm Mrs. Smith. I'm sure you're eager to learn all about the tools that are at the disposal of the dietetic technician. This semester, you will apply basic principles of normal nutrition, such as collecting and interpreting data, capturing diet histories, using software to calculate nutrient composition of diets, and analyzing that data as it applies to healthy individuals. You will also be introduced to the nutrition care process to utilize basic nutrition assessment skills. Actually, as you can tell from our course title, this class is all about assessment and analyzing assessment data with critical thinking skills. This first week, we jump right into the nutrition care process and explore nutrition screening, a preliminary tool that may result in the clinician delving into the nutrition care process. Assignment 1A delivers a short case study and calls upon your detective skills to investigate the patient's medical, personal, and social history to find clues that may be putting this patient at nutritional risk. You will be asked to understand the pathophysiology of the medical diagnosis, providing a bit of backstory and insight into the root causes of medical concerns and treatment implications. Let's take a closer look at case studies and pathophysiology because you will be seeing many case studies in clinical courses. Click into this Foundations folder to better understand all of the aspects of the case study format. First and foremost, we need to understand what's going on with our client or patients. And so we must conduct a rigorous exploration of the pathophysiology. Notice the details here and make sure you review this fully. For purposes in this course, we will keep the pathophysiology brief, but as you move to medical nutrition therapy, you will be expected to take a deep dive into pathophysiology to grasp the rationale for nutrition elements of care. The first assignment has a number of questions, and let's just go back here and take a look for a moment. I'm going to move our screen. All right, so if we click into the assignments folder, we're going to see assignment 1A. And if I click on this particular link, move this into our view, you can see that there are a number of questions here about our case study patient. And I have included a few questions about pathophysiology of a couple of the medical diagnoses. So you'll need to take a look at that. So in addition to answering these questions, you're also going to be asked to conduct a nutrition screening. And so let me just open this. And so you see here a number of very basic questions. You complete this screening tool and it will help you to answer a couple of questions that are on the assignment. And so after you've completed both of those, you're going to save them to your computer or desktop and then click into the assignment link. Scrolling down through, you'll come to an area where you can attach your files. And so you'll want to click on Browse Local Files. That would be the files for your own computer. So clicking on that, you will find your two documents. You must upload them at the same time before you hit the submit button. Let me lower this just a little bit more right here as a submit button. If you do not load them both into Blackboard, I will not be able to see both of those so that you get credit for them for your assignment. All right. Then we do have a second assignment, and this is a PostTest. And this is actually in Blackboard. So let me help you with a few details about Blackboard. Now, this is really to help you get on board with enrolling in our Blackboard classroom. And so you do not want to go to the Cengage website to do that. You want to go right in our course. So over here on the left-hand column are these content areas. Click into MindTap. And you'll be able to go into here, and it will actually show you some, sorry, this is loading some content right now. It will ask you some questions about the code that you have for the software that you purchased, putting that in, and so on. And so I'm going to get back out of that for now. We do want you to do that right away. There are a number of assignments right off the bat this week, and so you don't want to get behind. You want to get enrolled in MindTap. Okay. And let's go back to our course modules. By the way, those assignments are due by Saturday night by midnight, as are nearly all of our weekly assignments. There are a few special projects that I've provided some alternate dates, but for the most part, all of the weekly assignments are due within the same week on Saturday. Okay, let me see on my note sheet here what else I want to share. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I'd like to mention that Cengage offers a 2-week trial period for MindTap, but you really must act quickly so that you can stay caught up with your MindTap assignments. You don't want to delay and let that run out and then are delayed in getting into working on your MindTap assignments. Okay, a few other notations. The Start Here tab. There are a number of extra course materials. The course syllabus is listed here, and you'll be able to print out the course syllabus if you like a hard copy in hand. I've also posted my office hours, and those are on Tuesday morning, so you are welcome to pop in, and those are between 10 and 11:30 a.m. to chat, ask questions. If you have any concerns, please feel free. I might ask if you wouldn't mind emailing also if you're planning to pop into the Tuesday hours. Sometimes I do step away from my desk for a few minutes or schedule a Zoom meeting, so I'd like to be privy to knowing that you may be popping in. But if you don't, we'll see if we can't work that out as we go. All right, there are checkpoint quizzes. So if we take a look into the course modules folder, you'll notice this icon right here. And these questions actually end up typically being on your exams. And they are also on the credentialing exams for CDM and for the DTR. So we are preparing you now for some of that content. So do pay particular attention to them. And just to make sure that you do, these questions are worth 2 points, which should mean to you that they are important. And by the way, they are only a few questions, so it's not a long quiz. You must take these during the quiz window or risk forfeiting the points. There are 3 Zoom meetings set up for the semester to enrich our course, to allow for class discussion, and also to facilitate us getting to know each other a little better. I hope you will make every effort to attend. These are offered for your benefit, and I sent them to you in particular a few weeks ago by email hoping that you would put them on your calendar and are able to prioritize those. I also offer bonus points for attendance. The first Zoom meeting is on Saturday, September the 17th at 11:30 a.m. I will be joining Mrs. Wilson and the local Pittsburgh students in the food lab. I will be coming in via Zoom. If you are enrolled in the food class, Mrs. Wilson may ask you to bring your laptop for that Zooming reason. And for our distance students, naturally, I'll be joining you also as part of the Zooming group. All right, so at that Zoom meeting on Saturday, I will be discussing the basics of a few of the large projects that you'll be encountering in 103 and 102, the orientation course. I'll also talk about next summer's practicum, the Supervised Practice 1, and that is intended to follow the second semester of the dietetic program. The next Zoom meetings are listed on your syllabus, and they will pop up in the course announcements with the Zoom link. Please prioritize those dates. I look forward to seeing you on the 17th. Have a great week.